Ever pause to wonder why some relationships feel more like a ball and chain than a bond of mutual respect and growth? Well, welcome to the world of codependency, a psychological concept that has been stirring discussions and catching the attention of experts across the globe. American psychiatrist Timon Kermack describes codependency as a disease of lost selfhood. In simple terms, it's a relationship pattern where one person's emotional needs, often driven by low self-esteem, are met through their dependence on another. The dependent individual sacrifices their own needs and well-being, while the other person enables this dependency, creating a cycle that is tough to break. Esteemed psychologist Dr. Sean Megan Byrne explains that codependency can be thought of as a relationship where one person's self-esteem and self-worth are tied up in the ability to keep things going for the other person. In such relationships, there is an overemphasis on caring for others at the expense of oneself. It's like always being the one to fill others' cups while your own remains empty. But why do people get into codependent relationships? According to leading psychotherapist Ross Rosenberg, it's often rooted in childhood experiences. He notes, children who grow up with emotionally unavailable parents are more likely to enter codependent relationships because they're used to taking care of others and neglecting their own needs. Now, let's delve into the million-dollar question. How does one overcome codependency? Well, according to Dr. Darlene Lancer, an expert on codependency, the first step is recognizing and acknowledging one's codependent behavior. This requires self-reflection and deep introspection. Once we've identified our codependent patterns, we can then start working on our self-esteem. Lancer suggests, to overcome codependency, it's necessary to start practicing self-love and self-care. This might involve setting boundaries, saying no when needed, and prioritizing our own needs and desires. Renowned psychologist Dr. Erica Martinez recommends seeking professional help. She says, therapy can be a safe place to explore painful feelings and begin the healing process. It can provide the tools to break free from the cycle of codependency and fostenships. In the words of Melody Beattie, a self-help guru and author of several books on codependency, recovery from codependency is really a journey, not a destination. It's about learning to love yourself and take care of yourself. In summary, codependency is a relational pattern where one person becomes overly reliant on another to fulfill their emotional needs. It's often rooted in childhood experiences and manifests as low self-esteem and a lack of self-care. Overcoming codependency involves recognizing these patterns, practicing self-love, setting boundaries, and seeking professional help when needed. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. Recognizing codependency is that first step, and with time, patience, and self-love, it is a cycle that can be broken.